Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Ben from Neck Deep,
I am Phil from Neck Deep.
and you're watching the Kerrang podcast.
Wooga wooga woo! Ooh.
Well, I think,
Here's one thing, actually. I have a bright pink bass, and I think I'm probably the only bass player at Download who has a pink bass.
I doubt that.
Most of them have, like,
Mad.
corrugated steel and,
Well, that's what I was going to say. Maybe, Download with its history of being a metal festival with a lot of heavier music. I think we fall into that category in some ways, but, we're a little bit different from the rest of the bands here in some ways. So I think, if, chances are if you like metal, you're going to be pretty open-minded and you might like pop punk as well. So I think we'll bring in a lot of the pop punk kids, get all the crowd surfs. I'm aiming for most crowd surfs.
Yeah, there we go.
Most crowd surfs.
That's a goal right there. We'll go for most crowd surfs. The three things you need.
I would say, we're not going to do let's not do wellies and the obvious, because if you don't bring wellies, then you fucked up, really.
Yeah.
Bring, plenty of headache stuff. Pro Plus is an absolute winner, because I've been at festivals before, and let's put it this way, you're going to wake up every morning with a hangover, so a bit of Pro Plus is going to go a long way. So bring the correct medications to get rid of a hangover so you can enjoy your weekend to the max. Yeah.
Big box of cereal bars is good. You don't want to spend 12 quid on a burger every few hours when you get hungry. You need a little pick-me-up. Bosh, couple of cereal bars. Good for soaking up booze and cracking on and getting a few more in, I reckon.
If you can blag your way into a guest area, the guest area toilets are way better.
There you go, yeah.
Or just find a perch where, find your ideal toilet situation.
Yeah.
You don't want to get caught out, mid fest.
Yeah.
Already drunk and having to make your way.
Or, if you can't find that, try and get up early and poo first thing in the morning while everything's still nice and clean. You don't want to go for that middle of the afternoon poo, because anywhere you try and find is going to be covered in things you don't need. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Be considerate of other people when you're doing that as well.
Yeah.
Don't just shit on the rim and leave it. Come on.
Don't do an upper decker. No one needs that at a festival.
I would probably say Sabbath. It's because it's Ozzy, isn't he? He's like one of the ultimate legends, and Sabbath inspired so many metal bands. Pretty much every metal band, any band that plays heavy music will have a soft spot for Sabbath, like no question about it. And with it being, their last kind of run of shows, they've just announced their last show. This is probably the last time anyone's ever going to get to see them at Download in this kind of big festival scenario. So, pay our dues to Sabbath and say Sabbath.
I think for me, just for an alternative view, I'll go for Rammstein, just because of the stage show. Like, I love any massive production, and you can't deny watching them is so entertaining, and they sound great. They got mad shit happening all the time, and it's just so fun to watch. And
they just don't give, do they? If you go and watch and you're weirded out and offended by it, they're gonna go good. Yeah, they're gonna go. Yeah, that's what you should be walking away from that feeling a little bit confused about what you've just witnessed. So
it's almost like it's kind of like a horror movie on stage or something. Yeah. It's got this really dark, sinister circus vibe
with maybe less corpses and metal. Yeah, that vibe.
There you go. We're so boring when it comes to this. We don't really do anything.
We stay pretty. I don't know.
Bit of water.
We'll probably be a bit nervous today.
A little bit of stretching.
So if people are nervous, it generally means a lot of wiggling around and stretching. A lot of strange noises. Lots of noises of just a bit of distress, of just just those kind of noises. And then that's about it, really.
Some jumpy jumps.
Some
stretchies.
Just before we go on, it'll probably be right, let's fucking smash it. But other than that, we know what the deal is. We know what's expected of us. We kind of know what we have to go out and do. But I think if you get well stressed out about it, you're more likely to something to go wrong. So we just kind of take it easy and just kind of go out there and just say, let's just treat this like any other show, really.
There's nothing cool like
There's no like Mighty
drugs
Ducks.
or
Yeah, there's no drugs. There's no Mighty Ducks like group huddle.
Actually, there is one thing I like to do, which some people think is weird, which I don't. I quite like to brush my teeth before I go on stage.
Okay.
Don't know. Just I quite like walking on stage feeling quite fresh in my
I
mouth.
drink a lot of tea, actually. If you came into our dressing room just before, you'd probably see me huddled round like
Sound like old
a
nanas,
kettle and
don't
just
we?
like tea.
Bit
Yeah.
of tea and me just brushing my teeth.
Yeah. Not like
I feel like I sing better if I've got minty freshness going out with it.
I feel like Megadeth would have a way more interesting dressing room.
Yeah, we're boring.
Yeah.